Also talking about homework today. It's stressful for the kids. It's also stressful for us as adults. Joining us to help survive is Dr. Bill Baker with Grayson & Associates. Thank you so much. I have lots of questions for you. First of all, let's talk about the stress. Why is it so stressful on parents?
That's a good question. This is that time of the year, of course. In working with lots of families, lots of parents, I see both good news and bad news. The good news is this: when we function effectively as homework helpers, then homework becomes very valuable in helping kids improve their academic skills and hopefully their grades and performance. But also the homework teaches them to develop some underlying values like independence, self-reliance, creativity, time management. Some things like that are very important.
All
now
right.
the bad news is
the yelling and screaming.
When we don't do that, we invite a huge mess and we wind up miserable and stressed out.
All right, so how do we reduce our stress while we're teaching our kids how to do homework, which is a learned thing?
The first important thing to me is to make a decision about our basic approach. To use a sports analogy, I can go out on the playing field and participate directly with my kids. I can hover, give them a lot of attention, basically assume that it's my job to get the homework done, and teach them to depend on me. They cannot do it themselves, and also to send them a very negative message, Andrea, that they cannot do it by themselves. I can't trust them to do it.
Right.
Now, the other approach is to be on the sidelines and be a consultant, coach from the sidelines. I'm available as needed, but I do not hover. And I teach them to be independent. They can do it themselves, and they know I trust them. And I assign the homework to them. It's their job. I've already been to school.
Interesting psychology. So talk about the ABCs, and we've got that on a graphic here to show you. You said A, all by myself. You encourage them to do that.
Well, we teach the child that homework is not a family affair. It does not involve the whole family. It's not a public thing. It's a private, individual thing. So we try to put the child in a self-contained room, like a bedroom or work area, where there's a table or a desk, all the supplies needed, and then basically we say, this is your job, stay here and do it. Then B, we back off. Now, we're available but only if the child initiates asking for help, and then it's just to get the child unstuck or to critique or review the work. C is to call it quits, is to have an ending time, not just a beginning time. So at the ending time, then it's family time, it's play time, you're done. Even if the work is not all done, that teaches the child time management, which they need in school to be effective.
Time management, our time is up. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, and we'll be right back.